Hey there, guys, it's Mia here. I am so excited as always, and I'm coming to you with exciting announcements. And I am so excited. I did a short message the other day, and I just wanted to come back and answer some of the questions that have come to me over the last couple of days since we started sending out emails about what you say. So a lot of folks had come to me over the last year, even a year and a half, and more recently, hey there, Walter, more recently, they've been coming to me this year, last couple of months, saying, Mia, when are you going to host another in-person event? When am I going to host another in-person event? Now, as many of you already know, you can always attend my master training, which I've run for 5.5 years online, and it's significant. It helps you to be able to figure out how to package what you do, your ideas, your experience, your expertise, your education into a high-value product on or offline. And it's supported hundreds of entrepreneurs. We've got hundreds of testimonials of individuals who have gone from having the idea to being able to actually monetize, which I am really excited about. And I only teach you what I know. But I've had a lot of folks who've attended that masterclass, who loved it, who said, are you going to do something in person? Am I going to have the same opportunity like many of your clients to find my people? Well, here's the drum roll. Drum roll, you guys can put it in the comments, right? You can type drums or whatever. Yes, I decided that this year, this November 7th, 8th, and 9th, which is the weekend before Veterans Day, we are going to have our event. So you need to first bookmark those dates, November 7th, 8th, and 9th in Baltimore, Maryland. And it's the Paid for What You Know event. And I promise you it's going to be epic. Now, the event's going to be for you if you fit in one or two categories. One, you are a person that wants to figure out how to leverage all of this amazing experience that you have. And it could be a hard skill, like something you've studied for, trained for, or it could be a soft skill, something that is a lived experience for you, but you're pretty amazing at it, and you'd like to help other individuals create awesome results. You know you can create impact with your gifts. In either case, the event will be able to support those two demographics, okay? So either you already have a skill that you want to package, but you might not have a product yet, or you are new and you're trying to figure it out, but you think it's a life skill. You know, and for me, remember, I got started 20 years ago and I packaged my skill, my soft skill, motherhood, and built a very large coaching practice from it. I've supported tons of individuals as clients who equally have soft skills and have been quite profitable. So, all right, so that's the first thing. It's also going to be for you if you've worked with me before or you already have a product and that product is selling. That there's been proof of concept that what you do does create results, but you want to elevate what you've got going on here. You want to change your models. You want to change your monetization. This event is going to be absolutely for you too. Okay. Now here's the coolest part. I've been working, secretly working, privately working from the comfort of my home and anywhere that I choose on some really cool ways to be able to market, and really digging deep and looking at this time and saying, what is it that I've been able to do in my business that so many entrepreneurs want to do, but they haven't been able to do? And I think one of the things that I've been really great at, and it's been quite significant for me and for my clients in teaching them, is, guys, like I started my business 20 years ago, and I'm here 20 years later sharing with you what I've done, how to package, how to bring my clients to me, how to price right, how to pitch to corporations, and how to close and sell without killing myself. And if you've been doing this thing or wanting to do this thing called coaching, consulting, creating licensed content that you offer and sell, if you've been wanting to take your speaking to another level and monetize what you're doing in a whole different way. If you want to take your trained abilities, like let's say maybe you're a therapist or you're a nurse and you're trying to find a new structure to put what you've got in, your knowledge and your know-how, the event's going to be for you. And I am going to share with every single person something that I haven't really shared in a teaching platform, but I certainly share with my clients. And that is, how is it that I built my coaching practice, a large coaching practice, without ever going on the road in 20 years. Now, I want you guys to hear how impactful that is. And this is going to be for those of you who you don't want to have to do 100 more things. You don't want to have to set up a podcast and figure out the tech. You don't want to have to write a blog and figure out how you're going to get people to come to it. You don't want to have to go live every single day. You want to figure out what is the easiest and most streamlined way to set up your marketing to have the client come directly to you. And that's what I've done. All of my clients, 99% of them, have come to me. And I'm going to explain at this event the formula. I'm going to teach it. Exactly how you can do exactly the same. And it's a game changer, because if you're looking to build the business for your next level, and if you're looking to do it to attract your ideal clients, that's usually what keeps most people, that's what kills most businesses, that they don't know how to bring the right client to them. And the right client to me is a person, and I talk about this all the time, so y'all know, is a person that's ready. It's not a person that is coming to you because they want some discount, they want low fees, they want to test ride what you got for 5 days or 4 days. No. The right client is a client who is ready, and it's a person who respects your training, your expertise. They respect your full solution. They respect the results that you are capable of, that you've already created, likely for yourself or for the people that you want to serve already. That's the right client. And so many people get caught up and excited about like the dream of the business, right? The dream is like, oh, what it's going to sound like, what the branding looks like, what the beautiful photos look like. And I will tell you that in order for you to have longevity in the business of coaching, because it's a business, consulting, you got to create results. And results start with, one, in my opinion, I believe, having a full solution, and two, knowing how to attract that right buyer. It's facts. And it's the least sexy thing that anybody talks about, because for the most part, everyone knows you're going to get excited about, building the business for the very first time and teaching you to focus on your niche when that is not even going to sell anything for you. The truth of the matter is there are a lot of people out here that have identified their niche, and you know what? There are no clients coming to them because they've identified their niche. People don't even come to you because of your niche. They come to you because of your mastery. And knowing how to package what you do at the highest level based on your mastery is what we're going to be talking about, okay? Now, here's the coolest part. In 2 weeks, the actual, web page will go up, and you'll be able to buy your tickets, okay? And there will be 2 levels. One will be a general admission seat, which includes all the training as always, and it does include lunch every day, as well as a reception that we do on Friday night. And then there's a VIP ticket, which has, what did they say? Membership has its privileges. And it includes a private coaching session with me in a group setting, but a small, intimate session, because we're only selling a small number of those, so that I have the time to touch and feel, get to know you, your business, and advise you on your 6-figure plus strategy post-event. And I'm always into that. And any of my clients that have ever come to any of my events and have stayed up with us at night, y'all know, what's going to happen in that room. And it's life-changing. And I'm excited to be able to know you, to get to know you, and see what I can do. When I come to those events, I come ready. All right, y'all. I mean, ready. And I come ready to serve from my overflow, to give you every single thing I've got, so that when you leave that event, you have your marching orders. You know exactly what to do step by step. And, you know, the one thing that I pride myself on is I'll never waste your time. You come to Baltimore, you get a hotel, right? You spend 3 days with me, and I'm going to make sure that what you came for, you've got. Okay? I recognize the sacrifice, and it's real. You had to step away from your family, okay? Maybe even leave work early to come to learn what you do not know. And you're doing that because you're looking to change your life. And from the time you step in that room, you'll see that we respect that. All right? We honor that. Okay? There's no hype things. And I'm just not in the hype things anyway, but there's no hype. I'm coming. Real value. For those of you who've gone in my events before and you're like, I know about them, or maybe you came to the virtual event and you're like, I already know this is going to be awesome, okay? Because it's going to be awesome, and they all are awesome. And you want to sign up early before the web page and all of those things are done, you can do that. And I'm going to post a link on my page here, okay? So you'll have to check the comment section. And it is an application to be an event founder for this event. Never did this before, okay? So listen, okay? And membership does have its privileges, let me just say. So if you want to learn what those privileges are, post, when I'm done this video, check the link that's here on this page and sign up for a conversation. It'll be a quick conversation, and then we'll tell you about the founder's opportunity. I think you're going to be blown away by the level of exposure that you get as a founder. But I can't do it for everyone because I can't. So there are 15 spaces, truly 15 spaces. That's it as a founder. And when you come to that event, I am going to show you, as a result of you being there, how to leverage that event for you in tremendous ways. And your investment, you'll make back over and over and over again, and you'll be able to use it over and over and over again because you are a founder. So I always like to do this to show up for my clients in that way. I'm telling you right now that the level of value that you will get as a result of being a founder is unmatched. It's going to be 3 times what you paid. I promise you, okay? I've never done it before, but I wanted to, because I haven't done an event in person in this way in a minute, because I've been running my virtual events and loving that. And but I'm excited. And I'm really excited to be able to touch, feel, see you, support you in November 7th, 8th, and 9th at the Pay for What You Know event. And I'm excited. I mean, we always, when we announce the events, we typically get commitments for all the tickets, usually within 2 months. And that's how it's always been for my in-person and live events. And I don't expect this to be any different. So my suggestion to you, if you know you want to come, when we post the link in 2 weeks, get your ticket. If you want to be a founder for another level of support, and I promise you, it'll be amazing, okay? Then you need to apply now. And I know that there's somebody, because somebody just asked me this the other day, Mia, what if I'm not a founder? Can I still just get my ticket early? You can. Okay, so if you know me and you book a time with us and we share with you how this works and what the event is all about and what's going to happen, the webpage goes up in 2 weeks, but you know me, the trust level's high. You know I'll bring it. You know it's going to be awesome. You know that the girls' night on Friday night is going to be amazing. You know the level of association. You're going to find your people you've been looking for. You can't find where you are right now. Listen, I do that. I bring all of that together. You know that when you leave, you're going to have a roadmap of what to do and how to elevate and change your model and change your mindset. See, the truth of the matter is curating an event is not just about you making money. What I want you to do is change your mindset around what's possible. And I want to do it in the most authentic ways with the right example, the right advice, what's working today. Certainly we will be discussing AI because AI is important, and it's an important part of the growth that's going to happen in your business. And certainly we're going to talk about the models that work today, because there are things that we were doing 4 years ago in 2019 or 2020, and those things don't work today. But there's some things that I do that are timeless, and they've been working for the last 20 years. And I'm going to bring those to you also. And here's the coolest part. Y'all know the level of intimacy that I love to have at all my events. I love to get to know you. And I want to get to know you. I want to get to know your business. And I want to see your success. And I always tell my clients, yeah, I want your hug. But what I really want is your testimonial weeks after attending, which is what happens when people come to my event. And for you to say, I didn't know that this could happen, and this was my experience. That's what I want. I'm just being transparent, okay? All right. So, you guys, that's the announcement, okay? And that's what's happening November, repeat after me, November 7th, 8th, and 9th in Baltimore. The Pay for What You Know event is happening. You're seeing it because we're doing a soft, does this feel soft? Launch. I'm letting you guys know, and we're looking to identify the founders, the individuals who, hey there, darling, the individuals who are our founders. They're the first 15 individuals that say, I know this is where I want to be, are going to have incredible opportunity. I don't mean incredible and it's good. I mean phenomenal opportunity to be able to get some really incredible brand assets as a result of your yes. You do have to say yes within the next 2 weeks. And while we're building the pages and getting everything together to announce to the public. All right. We did tell folks, but they haven't had an opportunity. Only founders can sign up right now. And I'm excited. So if you have any questions for me, you can post them here. And I'm happy to answer them, or someone on my team will answer them. But I'm fired up. And as always, I'm getting ready for you guys, right? So, hired a trainer, because I need a trainer, right? Like, I got to train you guys, right? Like, I have to physically have the stamina to be able to give you guys every single thing. And fatigue, there's no place for it as it relates to my events, because I'm going to give you everything I got. Y'all know we arrive early, we stay late, and we get it done, okay? And you have my commitment that as a result of this event in November, it's going to be life-changing for you. So that's my community announcement. I wanted to come here and just share from my heart. I'm going to do a live shortly about a completely different topic. But I wanted to come live here and just let you know from me, okay? You know now, what do you know? That I'm having an event. It's happening. It's going to be in Baltimore, November 7th, 8th, and 9th. And you also know that the landing page is going to go up in 2 weeks, okay? And that's when everybody will be able to purchase either a general seat or a VIP seat. Right now is the only time that you can get a founder seat. And founders are going to leave with incredible brand assets that are going to 3 times the investment that they're making to be a founder. So anyone that's ever come to my events and you've seen the gifts that I give, they're phenomenal, okay? And when I tell you it's going to be 3 times, y'all already know it's going to be that, all right? So, because we don't do hype marketing over here. We just authentically share what has value. My goal this year is to see more women really take ownership over their agency, over there. Little thumb involved, right? But I want women to have agency over themselves. I want you to understand that I don't care if your program at work was cut. I don't care if there's a hiring freeze wherever it is. I don't care if you were let go for any other reason or you just decided to go. Maybe because you felt demoralized or you just didn't feel like you were being able to be fully expressed at work. Now's your time. Okay, use the time that you have right now. Let's package what you want to do into something that's high value. You know, being the highest version of yourself sometimes is about understanding where disalignment exists. And when you understand that, like, wherever I am, and if it doesn't fit where you are, then that's the lowest version of your life, and it's time to let that go. It's time. All right? There's a higher calling on you. And if you know that what I'm saying to you, you're like, you feel that in the morning, but you don't know what it is, and you're looking for that clarity, come to the pay for what you know experience, because I promise you. Now, I'm going to tell you, it is for you if you're in that place and you can see yourself hitting 6 figures or more, 7 figures or more, packaging your intellect. It is for you. It is not for you if you are not comfortable. Hey there, darling. If you're not comfortable changing, elevating, you know, if you're uncomfortable being in a room with people who are doing that, who are growing, who are about growth, it's not for you. My rooms are not for you. I can also say that my rooms are not for you if you are superficial. So like if the superficial, you do things not because they're real to create impact, but you do them for the illusion of feeling important. Not into it, okay? My clients have the ability to create results for people, and they were put here to live their purpose, their gifts, their talents. That's their purpose. It's the calling that's on their life. And so you'll find that my rooms are very non-statusy because we're about the work, right? And I want to see you, and I want to see you and your authenticity as you show up and be the highest version of yourself. And I say this because when I got started, when I got started in my business years ago, I was a mom coach, and I remember so many people counted me out because mom coach, like, right, yeah. And they were very statusy with me. You know, it was sort of like, you don't fit because you didn't have the title, because I wasn't packaging initially my profession. I was packaging my soft skills. And little did they know, little did they know that I would go on to package that soft skill over 17 years ago for 12 grand a year. Now imagine this. Some people aren't even selling anything for 12 grand even today. Okay. 17 years ago, packaging motherhood coaching and creating incredible results, standing in my value, owning what was great about me. And I didn't listen to those naysayers. So if you got a soft skill out there and you're trying to figure out how to monetize it, yeah, come on. All right. And in the same token, for those of you who are overworked and overrun, you're tired of talking to people, you know what I'm talking about. So in your practice, the way that you're working, the way that you're servicing currently, you're trading time for dollars, and you need a different model. And you know, like, while you may love what you're doing, you know it's not sustainable for you to do it 15 more years or through retirement. You just want to package it completely different ways. Come on. All right. So in that way, if you are interested in sisterhood, in the truest sense, women who are your ambition level and above, who will share with you, okay, that part right there, okay, that's important. And if you are comfortable having a mentor that's going to call you out to be great and amazing, and the only time you're going to have a problem is if you have conflicts around your value, because I'm going to support you in standing in your value, and I'm only going to tell the truth, and I'm going to require you to tell the truth too. And we can't tell the truth by playing a smaller version of ourselves and wanting other people to listen to that story. I don't want to hear it. And you don't need to. It's time to change that programming. So if you're about that, you're going to love the Pay for What You Know event. November 7th, 8th, and 9th. I'll see you. Hopefully I'll see you as a founder. And if you're watching this replay, listen, I'd love to see your thoughts. You can always DM me if you have questions, but I'm going to put the link here for you. And I love you. All right. So it was great being here today, guys. I love you as always, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.